Thomas and Harold. Harold the helicopter works at the airfield on Thomas's branch line. He's proud of being a modern machine and enjoys teasing Thomas and Percy for being old-fashioned.
"I bet you wish you could fly like me," he said one day. "I don't need rails to get around. I can fly anywhere I like."
"Oh, take no notice of him," Thomas said to Percy. "He's only showing off."
One day, there was an urgent message at the big station. Henry had come off the rails. "We'll have to move Henry as quickly as possible," the Fat Controller told the engines. "He's carrying lots of passengers, and they might be hurt." Harold was nearby, dropping off a visitor, and overheard.
"I'll go there at once, sir. I can fly anywhere, and I'm much faster than your engines."
The Fat Controller agreed, and Harold flew away. Thomas was determined to show Harold.
"I'll help too, sir. I'll take the breakdown train."
Thomas went as fast as he could, but Harold goaded him from above.
"Do your best, Thomas," he called cheekily. "You're not as fast as I am, but that can't be helped."
Thomas tried to go faster, but it was no good.
"Oh, that silly whirlybird will have everything done before I get near," he thought.
But when Thomas arrived, he was surprised to find Harold sitting in a field beside the line.
"You were fast, Harold. Have you rescued Henry already?"
Harold didn't feel quite so smug now.
"Well, Thomas, it turns out I can't help after all."
"Oh, why not?"
"Henry has come off the rails inside the tunnel. I can't fly in there. My arms are too long. It'll be no problem for you, though."
Thomas was pleased and set to work at once. He shunted the breakdown train into place. The men fastened cables to Henry's front end, and with a quick lift, Henry was back on the rails again. He was a bit shaken, but there was no damage, and Henry was able to carry on with his journey. Harold felt very silly.
"I'm sorry, Thomas. I've been no help at all today."
"But you can help now, Harold," he said cheerfully. "Fly to the big station and tell the Fat Controller that Henry and the passengers are fine."
"At once,"
Harold called proudly. And with a whir of his wings, he took off into the sky, and Thomas puffed home with the breakdown train.